Hi guys, it's Lauren here coming into you live from Kalanga in Queensland, Australia. It is currently 2:45 p.m. on Tuesday the 30th of June 2015. I was supposed to actually do a video when I was actually at ANACONDA today, but I am not feeling very well, so I have come home. Somehow I think I've just picked up the sniffles from the kids on the weekend at ALICIA's, but it's no big deal, you know. Basically get on with your job and that. But I've been completely knocked flat. So just when I was saying the other day that I hadn't actually picked up the flu or a cold this season, and yeah, I have now, but it's okay. It's no big deal. I've just been busy at work all day. I think, for the last 2 days I've been really busy at work. The other thing that came up just today is that obviously it's the 30th of June here in Australia. It's also the last day of the financial year in Australia, which means that it's tax time as of tomorrow. With my cleaning job, something about our group certificates are coming out later, which is a group certificate's a thing that actually says how much tax that you've actually got on your got taxed during the last financial year. So because they're coming out later apparently this year, I cannot do my tax until I'm actually back in Australia after my trip to Europe, which is a massive bummer because I was hoping to actually use whatever I actually had left over in my tax return to take with me to Europe, but that's the way the cookie crumbles basically. So I'm not complaining about that, but would have been nice to have a little bit extra money if I did get any extra money back from declaring my income and declaring my IBK stuff. So I'm not really worried about that. For those people who are interested in IBK, yes, we are a business basically. So at the end of each year, we do have to declare our income to the taxman. So every year PayPal actually sends out a statement to us, and in that statement we'll actually have all of our income earned for that year. So so basically for me, because I've made how many sales I have to then declare it to my accountant to say that I have earned this much money. So then they just work out how much money I have to owe back to the government for that financial year. So in one way I'm actually quite glad that this financial year is actually over. You can get yourself sorted and that. And the thing is with IBK, it's very easy to it is very easy for you to actually set yourself up and at the end of each financial year and get your taxes done. You can hang on, I'm just going to turn the light on so it's a little bit brighter in here. You can if you want to put some money away, so then you've actually got less to pay on your tax, your tax audit or tax claim that you're doing. Then that's the beauty of IBK. You can do that because you've got the payments coming in. The other thing is that if you are working another job like me, you can actually pay out the difference on your return. So that's that's the different. That's the beauty of IBK is you could do that because then you're pretty much in the clear. Yes. Yes. The other thing is, I know that there are a few people going around saying about some of our successful members that are not claiming income tax and stuff like that. I will be declaring my income tax at the end of when I actually come back from Europe, when I get my group certificates and everything like that, and all of my other tax stuff sorted. I will be declaring that, and I will prove it to you when I come back from Europe. Just to actually say to everybody that yes, as a business, I do have to declare my income. People go and say, oh, where's your ABN? Why don't you have an ABN? One of the reasons why I do not have an ABN is this is a hobby. If you go through the register for an ABN, and go through the categories for registering for an ABN, I can actually, as I'm doing right now, I can actually claim this as a hobby. And no, I do not need an ABN. Now, if I hit over $75,000, then I have to actually register for GST. Then, yeah, I might need to actually get an ABN number sorted. But until that time, I do not need an ABN number. I'm still actually using this. I'm using IBK as a hobby. So, for everybody who is interested in IBK, check the link above here. And if you're on YouTube, check it just down here. But, as I've said many times, IBK is awesome, basically. When I was sitting at the bus stop last week, I got paid for waiting at the bus. Now, that was the second pay I got in 12 hours. I earned more in 12 hours than what I actually do is in a week at my cleaning job. Can you say that? Can you say that? Because I would like to actually hear people say that they can actually earn more in 12, in a short space of time than what I do at my cleaning job, or what you can do in a week. Because for me to actually earn nearly $500 in the space of 12 hours, that's just saying something. It really is. So anyway, check out IBK. I hope to hear from you guys soon, and I should hopefully get to ANACONDA on Thursday, if not the weekend. And so I'll speak to you guys later. Bye.